What's your pet project? What's the dream project that you would just kill to make?
Yeah. I mean, the one we haven't made yet that we keep wanting to make, that we've been trying to make for 9 years now, maybe.
10. It was the first project we obtained for our company.
Is a movie called Surrender Dorothy. It's sort of a, I don't even know how to describe it.
It's a nod and a
afraid
take and
to
an
describe
honor
it.
on the Wizard of Oz, and that's why it's taken us 10 years, because you can't catch it.
Well, and this guy, Bob Cosberg, who's the idea man, the pitch man around town, he's hilarious, and he's really, really excited, and gives you a great one-liner, and then sort of just hands it to you. So you're like, that is the best ever, and when you start making it down, you realize it's one line, and you have to fill in, you know, another 91 minutes worth of movie. So his idea was the Wicked Witch didn't die. That's how the story really, really happens. L. Frank Baum heard this story in Kansas in 1899 and went in to sell this movie to a publisher, and they said, we love it, it's fantastic, but the witch has to die.
And that's all you'll get to know for right now.
That's sort of the beginning of it, and then we cut to now, and then we figure it out. We're still figuring it out.
Yeah.
But we will make that movie one day.
Yeah, I think, and we also, we have a script actually, which is our first touch on the potential of a great thriller. I mean, I just think that like the great Hand That Rocks the Cradles, the Fatal Attractions, they just are jagged edge. I mean, adult thrillers that are not just adult because they're intelligent and sophisticated, but because they're juicy for every age.
Mm-hmm.
They're fun, and a great thriller.
And it should be an indulgence.
And not just the horror film type, not just the shoot 'em up, bang 'em up, scary moments, but just like really great psychological thriller that's attainable to all ages and really fun, but really smart and edgy. Like, we would love to find that.
We just set one up at Warner, so one day it's coming.
We'll see.
Cool.
Yep.
When do we get to see Charlie's Angels 3?
Well, if it was up to me today, see, she's my co-partner, and she's like, yeah, someday. I'm like, today? I would give anything to make a third. I think I might be like the only one vying for it.
But I actually have 2 questions. Would anyone want to see Charlie's Angels 3?
See?
And then how about another movie with Adam and Drew?
I think the applause meter went a little higher on that. Great, she's going to focus on that. I
what
would
is the
give
next project?
anything for that.
The next project we're kind of, moving
Well,
around
the next
some
project with Adam, rather.
We actually have one we're working on. So
Yeah,
we'll
and he
see.
has an idea too, and which is exactly how all of these films have come into place. We sought Adam out for The Wedding Singer. We had a script called Frigid and Impotent, which he clearly was not interested in, and I see why
For good
now,
reason.
thinking about the title. I don't know what we were thinking. It was kind of fun and cute.
We were new.
And we just banged on his door because we just loved him. We love his sense of humor. We just adore him with all of our hearts. And he said, well, you guys have got this. We want to write a film called The Wedding Singer. Why don't we see at the end of the day which one feels better? And
So Frigid and Impotent went into trash.
Yep.
We wrote The Wedding Singer and handed it over.
Yeah, and then we did a lot of rewrites of The Wedding Singer, trying to balance it all out and making it the film that it is. And when 51st Kisses, as it used to be called, Nan found that script, brought it to me. I fell in love with it. It got taken away from us.
We lost it. We didn't even have it for years.
And we were devastated because we just loved it. And it eventually went to Adam's company, amazingly enough. And other people were attached to it for a while, as I will say gracefully. Nan will tell you who was really
Julia
attached to it. So I patiently waited to see how that would all pan out, and if they were to make it, I couldn't be more joyous and happy for them. And everything fell apart, and it was just lying around at Adam's company, so I sat down at my typewriter and just closed my eyes and started typing. And it started out, the letter went, this is why I think this should be our second
And
film
she means
together.
typewriter, like not even the correctional tape on the typewriter. It was like from 1960.
I collect old typewriters, and that's what I write on. And I just sat down and I wrote this letter with all its typos, and
You gotta love it.
that's how this film came into fruition a year back.